It's AumSum time!
Why do airplane wings wobble?
Simple. Because I keep on shaking them.
Oh, AumSum.
To buy AumSum merchandise, visit AumSum.com.
When an aircraft is flying at a constant speed and at a constant altitude, then the same amount of force will be pushing it up as well as down. As in, the net force will be 0. Now, if the plane enters an area of higher air density, say a large cloud, then this would lead to an increase in the force pushing it up. As in, lift force will increase. As a result, the plane is pushed upwards and its wings temporarily bend up in the process. Now, if the plane enters an area of lower density, as in it comes out of the cloud, then the lift force is reduced. As a result, the plane comes down. Its wings bend back down. This sudden change in lift force is what causes the plane wings to wobble. Why can't you use phones on planes?
'Cause phones can fall out of the window.
Nah. It might be because portable electronic devices like cell phones and tablets emit radio signals. These signals can interfere with the flight controls. They may also disrupt the communication with the air traffic controllers on the ground. Besides this, cellular towers are miles below the airplane. Hence, cell phones try to emit a stronger radio signal to detect the network. This can increase the possibility of causing interference with the airplane electronic equipment.
Really? I didn't know that.
Hence, portable electronic devices are told to be either turned off or to be kept on airplane mode or flight mode. This prevents the emission of radio signals, thus helping to keep all the onboard equipment working properly. What happens if a plane is struck by lightning?
It will start glowing like a disco ball.
No! Lightning is a massive flow of charge which carries thousands of volts of electric current. Thus, it is extremely fatal for living beings and can damage anything that comes in its way.
Yeah, dude. It is really terrifying.
Now, many times, airplanes get caught in a heavy lightning storm. However, airplanes are designed to handle the lightning strikes. The outer skin of most planes is primarily made of aluminum. Aluminum is a good conductor of electricity. When lightning hits the airplane, the electric current travels through the outer skin of the plane. It does not pass into the plane. Eventually, it exits off through another extremity, such as tail. Thus, the airplane and the passengers within remain protected. Why does airplane food taste bad?
I don't know.
Wait, I'll explain. Our ability to perceive taste is affected by a few factors such as humidity, air pressure, etc. In an airplane, the humidity is less as compared to that on the ground. This makes the air in the airplane quite dry. Also, to maintain the air pressure inside and outside the airplane, the air pressure inside it is decreased. Decreased air pressure and dry air dries our nose and mouth. Dry nose cannot properly smell odors.
Yeah, dude. I'm not able to smell the burger.
Now, smell of food helps us to understand the flavor and ingredients of the food. Thus, the food which we cannot smell properly appears unappealing. Also, dry mouth reduces the sensitivity of our taste buds. As a result, we cannot perceive the taste of food properly. Why are airplane windows oval?
'Cause I told the airplane manufacturers to do so.
Oh, stop bluffing. When airplanes fly at higher altitudes, the air pressure inside the airplane is more than the air pressure outside. Hence, the cabin slightly expands, thus creating stress which flows through the cabin's material. Now, when the windows were square or rectangular, the stress caused tension to build up at the corners of square windows. This tension produced cracks in the cabin, thus leading to crashes.
Oh, so sad.
Hence, this design flaw was corrected by making windows oval. Oval windows provide a smoother path for stress to flow, due to which tension is not produced, and hence, airplanes are safe. What if there were no airplanes?
Then I will launch my AumSum space company.
Wow, AumSum. Firstly, the Wright brothers who invented the airplane would not be famous anymore. Secondly, with no airplanes, trains and ships would be extremely popular for long-distance travel. Thirdly, with no airplanes, travel time will increase by a lot. People will rarely travel across countries. Tourism industry will not be lucrative anymore. Fourthly, with no airplanes, worldwide defense industry will look very different. Tanks might make a comeback. Fifthly, with no airplanes, humans will look to the sky, watch the birds, and wish that one day even they could fly with them. Also, with no airplanes, people might start watching their favorite places on TV instead of traveling far-off distances to visit them. On the flip side, with no airplanes, pollution levels will go down worldwide. How does an airplane fly?
Simple. AumSum makes everything fly.
Oh, AumSum. Simply stated, there are 4 forces which are acting on an airplane. Lift. This force is generated because of the forward motion of the airplane through air. Drag. This force is generated because of the resistance of the air to the forward motion of the airplane. Weight. This force is generated because of the pull of gravity towards the center of the Earth. And finally, thrust. This force is generated by the engines of the airplane. Now, when the force of thrust produced by the engines is greater than the force of drag produced due to air resistance, the airplane moves forward. Also, when the force of lift produced due to forward motion is greater than the force of weight produced due to gravity, the airplane moves upward. In simple terms, this is how an airplane flies. Topic: gravity. Why are planets round?
Because I commanded them.
You wish. Planets are round because of the force of gravity. Gravity acts as if it originates from the center of a planet and pulls each point of the planet towards it. Hence, the only way for everything on the surface to be equally close to its center is to form a round shape. However, planets are not exactly round. They are roughly spherical. This is because planets spin on their axis.
Just like a spinning top, right?
Absolutely. When planets spin, things near the equator tend to move away from the center due to centrifugal force, resulting in formation of an equatorial bulge. Because of this bulge, the equator of a planet becomes farther from its center than its poles, creating a roughly spherical planet. Why is Pluto not a planet anymore?
'Cause I'm not silly anymore.
Yeah. Now listen. Pluto was discovered by Clyde Tombaugh in 1930. It is not considered a planet anymore because in 2006, astronomers of IAU gave a new definition to the word planet. According to the new definition, a planet is a celestial body, which is in orbit around the sun, is spherical in shape, and it has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. What does this mean? It basically means that using its gravity, a planet should have removed asteroids and dwarf planets out of its path, thus cleared its neighborhood. Now, Pluto is in orbit around the sun and is spherical in shape. But since Pluto's neighborhood has many other objects and it has not cleared its neighborhood, it is not called a planet anymore.